Hello? Hello? That was weird. Had to end and restart stream during a hype train. That's the worst technical difficulties we might have had before. Hell, everyone, I'm so sorry. As we say, it wouldn't be a YV stream without some technical difficulties. I'm honestly shocked though that as much as working as it is, because I had to unplug a lot of stuff yesterday. Redoing my entire desk setup, everything got unplugged. So I'm actually shocked it's all working. As part of my branding, I know, right? I should have like a broken power cord like in my logo. Maybe I have to update my logo again. It's been a few months. That's how a good rebrand works, right? A good brand works. You just rebrand every few months. Okay, back to the game. Can you hear it? No. But you can hear me, so that's a start. Elgato Audio. Let's delete it. Hello. No, I know it does. I think it's only coming through one speaker. I think I've ruined everything. Okay, how's that? Now I can hear myself. Cool. Bruh. I spoke too soon. Monitor only. Double audio, both in the same left ear. Now it should be both. That's because I have to down mix it to mono. It's not going to sound as good, is it? If it does, cool. Well, it sounds fine. Okay, that's good. I have a friend watching for the first time, and they've messaged me going, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "This is pretty par for the course, honestly." If everyone could agree. Okay, we have that sound. Now, where's my game audio? So we'll go back to game. Hello. Yeah, I forgot to transfer it across the other scene. I now have no idea why the game audio is not working. Just saying sheepish. I wonder if it's a part of the settings I changed. Let me change back to this screen real quick, just in case some personal information comes up. Go to the audio icon and see what the output is. Oh, good idea. Oh, it's because I'm wearing these. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. So dumb. Dumbest man alive. Get this shit out of my ears. Nice. Elgato. There we are. I forgot to change screens as well. That's so funny. Now you can hear. And so can I. Yeah, I finished Astrobot Scarecrow. I 100%ed it, and then I platinumed it as well, but I platinumed it off stream, but I 100%ed Astrobot. Okay. We're good to go. We're good to go. Hope everyone's back.
Well done.
Jetpack Paul.
You want some praise?
X100.
Good boy.
You're not dumb, you handsome, aromatic, warm, spicy, magical being.
Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Dark Knight. Alright. Let's get started. I have to read it all. Skip to the end. Oh boy, I love terms and conditions. Honestly, the scariest part of all this. No. Oh my god. Sure. I probably should have done all this before stream. But as we clearly can see... Oh, you guys can't see that. I have to adjust this for you guys, not for me. Oh no, that's full brightness. Okay, we'll go there. What silly game is this, you silly man? Casting of Frank Stone. It's made by the same people who make like Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures anthology. So it should be pretty good, and I've not heard bad things. Connect with Twitch? I should look into that for the next stream. Die Alone. The Quarry. Yeah, I loved The Quarry, hey. Why, Mr. Jetpack? Thank you, kind sir. Hello, Slim Jim. How are you? You'll suffer, so I will expect it. You may survive. Who is Frank Stone? I don't know yet. I'm excited to find out. Every choice made, every action taken has consequences. Ooh. I'm good, Slim Jim. Welcome in. I hope you like horror games, because that's what we're here to do.
I've sacrificed everything searching for it. A world within a story whispered to me centuries ago. Of a
Fixed it.
timeless power,
I forgot to mute myself again.
infinite in knowledge, voracious in hunger. The entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach.
Man. Let me put on subtitles for you.
Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer. I am Augustine Lieber. And I'm about to change our worlds forever.
I'm so excited. Hell yeah, pat the dog. Augustine Lieber is a very fanfiction Wattpad name. That's concerning. It is so much darker for you guys than it is for me, looking at my computer screen. I don't think there's any way to change that though, eh? What's missing? He better talk, so he can't be that bad. Chapter 1, The Burning Moor. 63. I would have guessed 50s based on that car. You've played Until Dawn? I love Until Dawn. They're remaking it. I'm keen to play that too. Look at it all fixed up and looking pretty.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh no. I got help.
Where are they now?
The Quarry's
Well,
fantastic, Scarecrow.
Well, man,
I recommend The Quarry.
Merlin just
Sure.
goes where he pleases.
And then
Merlin.
A
Little
dog,
Hope was also fun.
Doberman Pinscher. Best friend a fellow could ask for. Loyal to the seventh horn sounds. Trust him more than I trust myself.
Oh, I'm the cop. In the dog security for the mill.
So, you and the dog.
Merlin.
Merlin,
Echoey.
you two are security for the whole mill?
I know, overkill. But between the two of us, we get the job done. Though, I don't know where he's got himself to tonight.
Maybe I scared him off.
Scared him off?
That should be good now.
That is a good one. Thomas Jefferson Holt's the name. Call me Tom.
Officer Sam Green.
You ain't one of Kusich's deputies, are you?
My captain has loaned me to Sheriff Kusich as additional manpower for the duration of this investigation.
Oh, you mean the business with the missing
Really?
boy?
That's right.
Oh. Didn't change anything. Is it desktop audio? Might be the desktop audio being so loud. Let me look at the
Notice anything suspicious
Yeah, okay.
around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight?
That should have
last
fixed it.
few nights? Anything at all?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, heck, don't take my word for it. Ask the sheriff.
Sheriff Kusich has been here?
He stopped by last night asking about the exact same thing. And I told him the same thing I'm telling you. There's no way that boy could be here, and Merlin and me not know about it.
So we got a missing
And what
kid.
did the sheriff say?
Okay, Tom. And he got back in his car and left.
Huh. So what you're telling me is nobody's actually checked the mill for any sign of the boy?
When you say nobody, does that include Merlin?
No, Tom, it does not. I'm talking human investigators only.
In that case, Sam, I find it hard to argue with your assessment.
Any objections if I take a look around the place?
No objections.
Talk.
Of course, everything's locked for the night.
It's not a problem.
There's Merlin, of course.
Hang on, pause this while that's all happening. My stream shut the bed. Oh, I've been having troubles too, Tuck. Thank you for the raid, but my troubles have been self-inflicted, honestly. I'm sorry your stream shat itself, but welcome in, raiders. My name's Yvy. I play a lot of single-player stuff mostly, but it's like platformers, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet and Clank, Astrobot lately. But I finished that, and because it's October tomorrow, I thought we'd get started on some spooky games. So we're starting with casting of Frank Stone. Yvy, welcome in, everyone. Who have we got? Stargirl, welcome. Tuck, of course, my hero. Sweet Foxy, hello. And Daddy Luffy, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Tuck. I appreciate you. You know I do. Scarecrow, why are they remaking PS4 games? They're remaking Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. I prefer they remade like older games, like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games, even PlayStation 3. Resistance would be sick. I'd love to see the Resistance games remade for PS5. But Until Dawn was like their first kind of like that one, so I'd like to see that remade because I do love that game. And if they add more. You gonna play Medieval? I have Medieval, but I struggle with it. Like, I'm not good at it. So I don't, it's not on the list high up, at least, anyway. Can't wait till they remake Frank Stone. Oh. But welcome, Raiders.
I'm looking for
If you like horror games, join us. It's
Thank you for your help,
1963.
Tom.
Happy to oblige.
I'm sorry if it's a bit dark on the screen for you guys. I literally can't make it brighter. Oh, thank you for the follow, Stargirl. I'm sorry I missed that one. Appreciate you. Have you heard of Grad by the Ghoulies? I have. I think I've watched the Game Grumps play it before. Or am I thinking of the wrong one? No, I think I'm thinking of The Darkness. Grabbed by the Ghoulies is the Xbox one. Hey, I haven't played that one for sure. Where am I? Xbox beat 'em up. Yeah, that's right. This is not creepy police to investigate. Place to investigate at night. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't come during the day, but. Luigi's Mansion. I've never played Luigi's Mansion either. I wonder if I get my Elgato settings. I don't think I can make that any brighter. No, I can't. Well, that's spooky for you guys. It's quite bright for me. Oh, I can run.
An open window. I can get in through there.
Okay, well, let's not go that way yet. I don't like Tom. Tom's weird. Makes you uncomfy. One thing you should know about me, I like to explore. So, I apologize if you're like, go that way, and I'm not. I like to look around, especially in these games. There's so much to discover in these games. I've not played any Resident Evil either, Scarecrow. I want to play Village. But like it's down the list as well. Dead Space Remake is free this month. In a few days. So when I finish this, I'm going to play that. I'm very excited for that because I've heard good things too, but I never played it. Yeah, well, I won't be able to play 2 and 3 because they're not on PlayStation, I don't think. Just the remake was put on PlayStation, but I'm fine with that. Oh, Baz. ASMR now in a horror game. That's an interesting choice. How's that? Alright, now I gotta sit really close. Trying to blow out your eardrums. And if any spookums happen, I'm gonna scream in your ear. And you're all gonna have to deal with that. And you can blame Baz. I apologize to any new people who were not expecting the ASMR. February 4th, printer name is useless, machinist, 1 assault charge. Okay. A male employee got his job thanks to endorsement from Dr. Lieber. Oh, that's the blonde woman from the start. It's my birthday, I'm gonna run amok. That's fair, Baz. Can't blame you for that. Harold Norris, Dennis McCann, Frank Stone. Oh. Move Dawkins and Stone off graveyard to pick up the slack. No use running 3 crews with half the manpower. Some fellas are gonna have to double up shifts. Told the lumpkin out front no one's working nights for a while. Hux. Okay. Did that name look like it could be Frank Stone? Name Stone - Frank. Okay, so Frank Stone has 1 charge: assault, robbery. Okay, and he was recommended by Lieber. Let's go. Apologies. I can tell it's a lot brighter on your screen because the lights of your face and you look at the documents. Yeah, I have it. Well, like for you guys to see anything, I have to have it almost full brightness on my screen, which I just don't understand. But I don't know how to make my Elgato capture any brighter in Streamlabs. I don't know if there's a possible way to do it. So
Hello?
I didn't start a timer for this ASMR, by the way. So tell me timestamps for when you guys message things. Nope. Cool. We'll vibe it out. Jump scare. Jump scare. Just some oil, I think. Outlast is quite scary. I did play that a while ago, Scarecrow, but it wasn't super well received, so I just gave up, and because I had finished it 100% anyway in my own time years ago, so. For those who don't know, Liebe is German for love. It wasn't well received. Yeah, it just didn't have good viewership and stuff, so. And it was quite early on in my streaming, so I moved on from it pretty quick. But I enjoyed it. I like Outlast. Like I said, I finished 100%. I did it on the hardest difficulty where it's insta-death and stuff like that.
Who's there?
Outlast 2 is really good too. I might go back to that, depending on how this month goes and how long it takes me to play the other games. I mean, you'd probably be able to tell us. Mary, I imagine you'd speak more German than any of us. The best safety measure is a mindful worker. Keep your peers safe. Oh, camera's not having a good time.
Ugh, smells like death.
Aren't you looking for a boy? Oh. I hear things. Very demure, very mindful. Sloppy sounds. And it's not me. It's 9 PM.
Hey, Mr. Green.
Officer.
Oh, yes, sir, of course. We haven't seen Merlin, have you?
No. Sorry. Ah.
You all right there?
Yeah, it's just... Jesus, you don't smell that?
Sniffer's out of commission. Got a little too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches.
Jeez.
It can be a blessing in disguise.
Gotta find out where it's coming from.
What's it smell like?
Nothing good.
I don't want to get like all political and stuff, but I find it hard to believe that a southern man in 1963 is going to be super respectful to a black police officer. You know what I mean? I've done loads of streams and no viewers, doesn't really bother me. Oh yeah, I know. It doesn't bother me now. It was just back, that was like within like 2 months of me starting streaming, and so like having a few viewers for the Crash Bandicoot games, and then going to like almost no viewers.
Merlin! There you are, boy.
Oh,
We wondered where
was
you
a bit
got
disheartening.
to. Come here, boy. Dang it! Sure would have liked it if you two made proper acquaintance.
That man unironically said, "Dagnabbit."
Damn it.
You put this out for him?
No?
Well, looks like someone else has found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
It ain't possible. Merlin and me, we're a team. Who'd want to come between a man and his best friend? What's that? Some kind of wiener mate?
That's a different kind of mate. Oh my god, is that Donald Trump's ear? Okay, it's too much politics now.
Will you look at that?
Yeah, ASMR's definitely done.
That damn dog?
A damn dog killed a man.
Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
There's no proof that it does. It came from someone else. I mean, out of those two options.
There's no proof it does.
But what if...
Do yourself a favor and park that thought. Because all your guesses so far tonight have been way off base.
He's got a point. You do suck. Interesting. Oh, he's not questioning that. Okay.
What was that sound? Stay behind me.
I have a gun, right? This is when you get back in your car and call it in.
So, what is this thing?
The grape?
Yeah, what is it for?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
Hey, Turner. So I ended right before the streaming started. I mean, Painted Players looks cool. Yeah. I really enjoy these games. I love some good horror, and I love being able to make the decisions myself.
Gotcha.
2 seconds. Some items can be kept and used later. Fantastic. Get some brekkie. Oh, got some brekkie. Nice. That was also the tiniest crowbar I've ever seen. Like a toothpick. Reminds me a little bit of Alan Wake. I wouldn't mind playing some Alan Wake, but I don't know much about it. I saw that 2 just got some DLC or something, or is getting some DLC. Easy. Brother. I played a little bit of Control Jet, but I'm like not good at it. Like I got so confused once I got to the hotel and I gave up twice. Like I've tried to play that game twice and got confused at the hotel twice. I could see you playing Alan Wake 2. Ooh, I might have to keep my eye out then for when it goes on sale.
Take this.
Keep the spooky
Use
games.
the radio in my car and call the station.
What the hell?
Where are you going? You really think that boy's down there?
I don't know. I got a feeling, and it's not a good feeling. Hey, I'm gonna need you to take this too. Make sure the sheriff gets this.
This guy's a bad cop all of a sudden. I was really on his side. Now he's making really bad decisions.
I need your help here, Tom.
Also, I'm going to always try and make the best
I wouldn't ask
decision
if I didn't.
emotionally.
I
Like,
just
always
don't
try and
know
be
if I'll
nice,
make
always
it
try and
this
be
far,
polite as possible.
buddy.
That's just decisions I
They
make.
don't call it a higher calling for nothing. You gotta rise to meet it. You can do this.
Yeah. I can do this.
Hey,
Bloody okay, though.
I'm counting on you, Tom Hope.
I'm going to start the timer this time so I don't forget. I put my faith in Tom. Terrible idea. Also, it does look like you have a gun. Yeah, for sure. For sure have a gun. Whether or not the game lets me use it is the next question. You guys don't really want that A screamer, do you? Is this loud? Let me know if the ASMR needs to be louder, because it seems too quiet at the moment on my end, but if it's not too quiet for you guys, then that's cool. Could be louder. Okay, how's that? Downstairs? And turn the brightness down on my TV real quick so I can experience what you guys are experiencing a bit more, because it's so bright for me. Oh. It was on max brightness. Much better.
This has got to be it.
Oh, I found something. The locket? Okay. Okay. I don't think it's Connor from Detroit. he's just going to turn away from that apparently. A clear rib cage.
This place turns my
Holy fuck. What the fuck, Jet? You just scared so many different people at once. During the ASMR portion as well. Man, just got himself blocked by so many people. Talk about pressing 10 different keys on my keyboard. So that audio source is maybe a little loud. Oh. I don't even know which audio source it is. Sound alerts. Alright, let's turn those down a little bit. Oh, what the f is that? I feel like I'm going to see this guy later in the game. That's too specific. It's way too specific a design. I thought it was in-game Jet until I looked down.
goddamn small spaces.
Anyway, back to normal. Someone is engaged in strange rituals in the hidden areas of the mill. What? Am I missing something? I don't see a ritual symbol. Kablam!
My God.
The hell is that? Is that a sound alert that's always there when someone starts streaming, or do you have to switch it on and off? I pick those sound alerts, Mary. Thank you for the biddies, by the way, Jet. Well, I didn't get it perfectly, but we got there and got a trophy for it. Even the trophy looked dark there. Maybe, I wonder if something I changed is changing the input. Oh, is it because I've got it on HDR? Bear with me 2 seconds. Turn that off. Because that's so dark on your guys' screen. That's better. Alright, just HDR when I'm playing alone. How's that? That's better. Alright, let's change the brightness. Was it always this green? Or did it get greener?
Good lord. This is hellish.
I might need to turn the brightness up for you a little bit.
Son of a fuck.
What the hell?
Crap. Shit.
Nah, no baby in there. I'm going with a recording device. Millimeters.
Stop!
Just punch a mask? Oh! Shoot him in the head. Okay. Nailed it. Good call, Mary.
Sleep tight, motherfucker.
That was some Mortal Kombat stuff. That pipe through the mouth. Yay, I did the thing. I kind of expected him to come back to life.
It's okay. It's okay.
Goes with the jacket on. She's real tired. She's got a sweater on too underneath there, I think. And a shirt, and then a singlet, by the looks of it. Oh. It's like Portal 2!
Mom.
Exposition.
Mom?
Was that a heavy breathing? Not me this time, Baz.
None of this is right.
Oh my god, it's PT.
What the?
Now it's upside down. I'm assuming she's still dreaming.
Mom? What's wrong?
It's the ring.
I'm here. Everything's all right.
It's actually the ring. Oh, that's right, we're in the Dead by Daylight universe. I forgot about that. She's on a plane? Well, see, that's a plot twist. Look at that leg room. Must be nice.
Eesh. Get a grip.
She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave while the night winds wail.
She was holding like a gold thing in her hand. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Nobody sees.
You can do this, Maddie. Just stay on the right side of the road.
What?
I mean the left. The left side is the right side.
It's a one-lane road.
The scaffold was high, and
Augustine Lieber.
Is that a hitchhiker?
Oh, that's my bad.
Hi. So, you need a lift?
Reynolds got a flat.
Oh, you're American.
Yeah.
So am I.
Okay. Yeah, so... Do you mind giving me a lift?
Right, sure, of course.
You can drop me off at Garrett Manor. It's just a few miles up the road.
Huh, weird. That's actually where I'm going, too.
So it's not out of your way.
Guess not.
Okay, she's being weird. Is that Lieber?
So we're both going to the same place, huh? What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not all that odd, seeing as, you know, we're already pretty close, and I don't think this road goes anywhere else. So, did you say you were going to Garrett Manor for business, or...?
I did not.
Oh. So, where are you from?
From?
Like, where do you live?
Paris. That's where I'm from, currently. Before that, I was from Amsterdam, Dublin,
Oh, shout out to Mary.
Milan, Los Angeles, and Oregon. Once upon a time.
That's cool.
Would you rather her next to you in the
Hey,
back,
my
next to
mom's
me,
from
so I can
Oregon.
keep an
Well,
eye on
one
her?
of them is. I always heard it was really nice. Or kind of a shithole, but like a really nice kind of shithole. I mean, I wouldn't know anyway because I've never been. I'm a Big Apple girl, born and raised. Barely
She's
even
a
made it
yapper.
north of 14th Street before going off to college.
Here in England?
No, Berlin, actually. Oh, I'm Maddie, by the way.
Linda. It's nice to meet you, Maddie.
Yeah, you too. Even if I was worried you might try to clonk me.
Sorry.
So, what do you know about this manor we're both coincidentally going to?
What do you know about it?
Hold on now, that's not fair. I asked you first.
Okay, well... I don't know anything, and I'm guessing neither do you.
I didn't say I didn't know anything.
Yeah, you did.
You could tell.
Kinda. Yeah.
All I know is that I was invited for a personal audience with Augustine Lieber, and that was supposed to be super fancy or something, and that it would be in my best interest not to turn it down.
Huh.
What?
My invitation was pretty much the same.
Okay, we're doing well.
Hey. Take a look.
If you ever pick someone up, you have a friend, put the stranger in the back. I don't think I'm ever just picking up a stranger.
the end of the rainbow.
Jet. In Australia, we had a pretty notorious hitchhiker murderer once upon a time, so... 2024. Okay, present day. Do you have to save people from dying in this one? I think so. Pretty sure it's the same as every other Supermassive game. Yeah, that the movie's Wolf Creek. Jet, that's based on a true story, I believe. Actually, I think he killed hitchhikers. I don't think he was a hitchhiker.
This place is definitely a little too,
On the nose?
I was gonna say a little too much like a horror movie.
But
Exactly.
So, do we just knock, or...?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
doorbell. Maybe nobody's home.
This is definitely when I was told to get here.
Me too. Hello? Anybody home?
I don't like Madison. She's annoying as hell.
It's a good rule of thumb to try every door.
No, you think?
Well, they're expecting us, aren't they?
No way is it. Do we just go in?
Why are you asking me?
I like
you're
Linda.
a grown up.
So are you, Maddie.
Then,
Hey Sassy, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I hope you have a good day.
why are all the lights off?
Beats me.
Hello?
Let's take a look around.
Yeah, maybe we stop yelling. Have we considered that?
Hello? We've arrived.
Thank you for the biddies, Jet. Did Beetlejuice ever have a game? I don't think so. Like, not like a good one. Obviously, there's probably something on like the... I mean, how old's the Beetlejuice movie? Okay, just can't go through the door. Oh, another box. And we have found nothing. Yeah, Jet. I wonder if it's through the game collectibles or in each level collectibles. Oh, that's a weird photo of some women. Is that not Linda? Don't know if you class as spooky, but you could play Batman Arkham Asylum. Oh, I love the Batman games,
This
but
seems a
no, I
bit
wouldn't
more
class them as
lively.
spooky. Except for that one bit in Batman Arkham Knight with Man Bat. That scared the hell out of me.
This is kind of freaking me out. It's weird, right?
Arriving at an abandoned mansion with no one to greet you? Yeah, it's a little odd.
Oh god. This is when some guy with a chainsaw rushes up from the basement, isn't it?
Don't worry. We've been invited here for a reason. And I don't think it's so our host can wear our faces as leather masks.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the references.
That's super comforting.
Alright, I say upstairs door. Honestly, that's every horror movie ever, Jet. Apparently you can still get that after you complete the game.
Cottage core vibes.
Cottage core. Hey, it's like the Gryffindor common room. These people really like chess. Gramophone. Then a telephone right next to it. Bit of music. I think that's why you don't like horror movies. I'm like, no, that's a smarter way to do that. Very true. My favorite thing about Arkham Knight was the references to Justice League. Interesting. I haven't played it in a long time. But I do like all the references to everything else in those movies. Games, sorry. That upstairs room is pointless.
Ladies, hello, welcome.
The hell are you?
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here, so...
Oh, he's got a man bun.
Yeah, same.
No offense if you got a man bun, but also like...
so sorry, where am I?
He's wearing salmon pants,
My name is Stan.
turtleneck, and has a man bun.
And you would be?
Maddie.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
Midtown. The Big Apple? The city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
I hate him.
Madison Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
Ugh. In more ways than
This
one.
place is like super duper creep town, right?
I'm gonna make sure he
It's not
dies,
just
Jet.
me.
I was taking a look around before, and let's just say I'm surprised it hasn't been condemned by the local authorities.
Yikes.
Lights don't even seem to work right. How do you mess up lights? That's like basic modernity, right?
Right.
Yep. The state of this place doesn't exactly reflect well on our mysterious host.
Oh, Stan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work. I'm at a loss for words. I am just humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III, at your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
Sure.
Truly an honor. Truly.
So, what's going on right now?
Well, I think our new friend here is familiar with some of my little movies.
Hold on. Your movies are a lot of things, but they are not little.
You're a filmmaker?
Yeah. I've made some movies.
A lot more than some movies, if I may say so. Maybe you've heard of a little
It's very
film
annoying.
called Buried
Talking
by the
about
Break of
Bruno.
Dawn? Bloodpoint.
She makes horror
Blood
movies.
Benders. The blade may swing in both directions, but death only moves in one.
That's a long title.
No. Sorry.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
What the hell?
Just me. Wait, should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last
this
name is Avenue?
Guy,
no,
okay.
No.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host, wherever they may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
Maybe our host has left something out for us.
What do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you with all the
Interesting,
details,
Jet.
but it involves money and fast cars and trading. Well, nothing illegal, obviously.
God, he does Bitcoin and stuff.
Obviously.
The Epic of Gilgamesh. That's a lot of words.
A bit of light bedtime reading.
Yeah, let me read this. Tablet 5, The Slaying of Humbaba. My friend Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Before the preeminent god Enlil hears, and the gods are full of rage at us. Enlil is in Nippur, Shamash is in Sipar. Erect an eternal monument proclaiming how Gilgamesh killed Humbaba. They tied together a raft Enkidu steering it, while Gilgamesh held the head of Humbaba. Read carefully, Norman. Study close what Enkidu tells Gilgamesh. He saw beyond Humbaba's pleas for clemency, recognized sparing the demon would undo our hero's righteously won victory, that only a violent demonstration would stir the watching gods. There is no room for mercy in the pursuit of glory. The heavens will not open for the champion that shows restraint. Interesting. Okay. More chess. It's the third chess set, I'd like to point out. Why are you looking under the pillows?
Huh. Movie poster inside a cabinet.
Marine Water.
Interesting choice.
Dare you enter
Murder
the murder
mill.
mill? Is it made by her? Linda Castle. I'm on it.
Hey, either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Read more of the poster.
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
I hate him
Look,
so
I'm
much.
sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements.
What? Who?
The government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film.
Oh, give me a break.
I
This
heard they
kinda
kept
guy,
at least one,
like-
just in case. The CIA's got this
It's
secret
like
lab
straight out of
called
Grand Theft
Leary's
Auto.
Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so Linda makes movies. He's a massive fan. And then Madison's just not a part of it.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Usually you jump between characters, yeah. Scarecrow.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very
He's
sorry for
conspiracy
the
nut.
delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my
Discount
full
Kate
attention
Blanchett.
while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention.
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
And twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Lieber.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
I don't drink.
No, that's okay.
You sure? It's very good.
I can confirm.
Oh,
Yeah, flying and drinking doesn't agree.
I
with
really
me.
enjoy that phrase. Don't
Thanks,
ruin it
though.
for me. Oh, she seems angry at me for not accepting a drink.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope.
Any
despite
famous
that,
actors in this
you'll
one? I
find
don't
it'll all
think
be
so by the
worth
looks of
effort.
it. No one that's like jumping out
Guess
at me.
that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
This is
Burst
intriguing.
your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
I never knew what it was from.
What the hell? Everyone just has a copy of this film?
You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle. We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
Ooh.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
I was not prepared.
No. My sister? Oh, God.
Oh, this is a lot of tell, don't show.
All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
It's his sister.
You failed to see
Leave me alone, Jet.
Human. I'd
ADHD,
rather
brother.
die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst.
What's happening?
Take it. was that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little.
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How did we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood get?
Well...
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Oh, I
Did
totally
you get
read that as
any of
Jamie.
it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too.
These people are worse.
And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or
Cool.
an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
You do got to respect the director.
Linda, when you're making movies, you gotta respect the director's vision. And this is Chris's film, so...
Don't worry about it. Let's just go again, okay? You did it your way, now we do it my way. Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right, on your feet, people. One, we're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
What the f...
Fuck, no!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff.
Sheriff.
He's still alive.
Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take?
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa, Jaime. We've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed. What the hell crawled up his ass?
Nah, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Chris is a piece of work. I don't think she's nearly as bad as old mate. He sucked. Chris is just like an art student. Oh, that fan is straight out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
Did it say what year it was? Did I miss that? Have I played Dead by Daylight? I've not. I don't have friends to play it with. No, the 4v1, those hunter kind of games aren't for me. I've watched people play them though, like Speedy and stuff. $1980, nice. So 17 years after he killed the dude.
Oh, what a complete and utter disaster.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset.
Relatable.
Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So, Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
What do you think he was up to? There has to be a reason for him to kill a bunch of people, right?
There was never any kind of confession, so they don't really know for sure.
Someone somewhere's gotta have some idea.
Well, we could always just ask Frank Stone.
Huh?
Crystal ball.
Ouija board.
What will they say? And Miss BB's hotline. The dead are just a seance away.
Okay. I called Miss BB once. I tried to speak to Mary Shelley, but Miss BB thought that was my grandmother, so she kept going on and on about eating enough cabbage soup.
Did you get a recipe?
Oh, damn.
Then again, maybe it's better not to dig up old bones.
If it's ancient history.
People don't really like to talk about it. We do get reporters asking around sometimes. It really rubs people the wrong way.
Once Sam Green became sheriff, that all died down anyway.
What exactly were the reporters asking about?
I don't know. They're reporters. They just want to dig up dirt.
They had to have been on to something if they kept coming back.
What? Just forget about it. Everybody around here has.
Except Sheriff Green.
Fine. If you guys aren't interested in filling me in, I'll find someone else who is.
Okay. Good luck.
I guess it doesn't really matter what happened at the mill since we can't finish shooting there with a busted camera.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Papá, no tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa.
Hell yeah, we love
What?
a goth.
You want a piece of me too?
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing
like
enough.
Baby
It's
Ray
like
Ripley.
He doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
That's how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
By
We're
the
trying
80s.
to make this thing good, and good
It's like
don't
$100
come
now.
cheap.
You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Hey.
Who am I to stand in the way of art?
You won't regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight.
What? Why?
'Cause I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
All right, it's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
Don't worry, we'll put it to good use.
Gonna have to do some cries.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Anytime! Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
I think curiosity is the way to go. It's the 80s. Cameras aren't super common.
I certainly am curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way. Man, if I didn't know.
Liking this game? I am actually genuinely enjoying this a lot.
And a half.
Maybe you
It's keeping me very intrigued.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and
Not too spooky.
turns
Not
them
right
into
now.
antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
The scariest moment was Jet shooting a gun off in my ears. You got a few Super 8 cameras in your collection? That's awesome, Turner. Oh, nailed it.
They're not
I'm so
gonna put
smart.
the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
Well, they probably are going to put the best ones in the window, actually.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head to the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
I'm fine with Gore Jet, generally, if it's fake.
Hello? We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside.
And video game gore is like easy. It's a video game.
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know.
I might do it.
I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No. Maybe this one? Where did I put all the... How has this place become such a mess?
Okay.
Aw, cute bunny.
See, everyone's saying how creepy is this old lady. I mean, yeah. Dear Mr. Olson,
Whoever
this
owned
letter
this place
was...
before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter was served to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Knacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Respectfully, R. Straker. Bloody hell, someone murdered his cat.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need
Pay
to
for
finish
it?
this sucker.
Well, except the mill.
I don't know how this fits in with
Sheriff Booth
DVD.
can
Well, it
have
just
his
says it's in the universe of it, so it's probably just references the DVD.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
Oh, alright. And he's off. Why? I have many questions. Oh, creepy dolly.
Surely there's something that can help us amongst all this junk.
I thought I saw something on the shelf. Oh, it's just a mask again. Okay. Love a good bit of an antique store. Oh, another box. Did I find anything between levels? No. It's really dark.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
I think these are all from Dead by Daylight, right? Like, I've only seen a little bit of gameplay though, so... It's like Watchmen! On the doors in the manor we were in with the knowing ago, the doors were decorated with the weird spiky things in Pale You and DVD. Yeah, like the mum got hit with that. She got hit with the spikes in the dream. I recognize that. Oh, the TV.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Leave it on. Oh, it was a different girl with the TV though, wasn't it? It was Madison who dreamt of the TV. Am I supposed to go that way or that way? No, we're not going there yet. Calm down. Just relax. I knew it'd be locked. I like her shirt. It's a good shirt. Ooh, movie.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
I think these dolls... the big bads, right? In DVD? Surely. Alright, let's chat to her.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes. Whoa. May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
Oh. I'm not lying about how much the price is.
$20.
Okay, cool. Careful, Gen Z, you're gonna break the antique camera. $20 for a camera in 1980?
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
These are all boomers, to be fair to Insanity. We're in 1980.
It's such a joy to see young people so
Oh, actually, probably
passionate
Gen
about the
Xers.
arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
I don't think she's as creepy as they're making her out to be. Like, she's weird, but like, he's being weird. Costs about £200 for a Super 8 now. It's known for the ridiculous cost of film
I told
nowadays.
my mom
Yeah.
to pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock cord?
I don't think you can get milk from this. Oh, okay, we're in the pharmacy now. Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like newer technology, so it's gonna be more expensive. Even though I know like money was less back then, so like liquid milk's gonna be $1/4. But like, you know what I mean? There's one of these in every shop. I still have found nothing. It's about £150, 10 minutes worth of film. It's buying the film and getting
Cursed
scanned.
movies? Really? Must be
Oh,
a slow news
Andy
day.
Dean. I understood that reference. Best Left Buried, The Dark Mythology of the Lost Movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performance of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by the camera. It's almost like that's what we're doing right now. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumours around Dean's disappearance, the most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film star for its own twisted machinations.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Where's she reading that? Oh, okay. I'm not reading that. She pretty much... We need to read more as a stream, we just read to us. Get a book out and just read the book on stream. Is that legal?
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
To be fair, I don't know, is reading a book to an audience on stream any different to playing a game to an audience on stream? I found something! 4 names, 4 trials, she tells me not to rush. Oh, they added a reading and writing category. Ooh. Okay, I've missed 2.
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
Emergency quarter, let's go. I have never played Space Invaders in my life, and you're gonna easily see that in a second. I probably was moving too much, eh? Oh! We're still good. Come here, you skull. Nice. Oh god, there's more. How much strategy can there be for a game from 1980? I mean, probably more. Like Tetris and stuff? Got him! I didn't see what the high score was, but now I'm intrigued. I don't want to play this like the whole rest of the stream, but also like I kind of want to get a trophy for what I assume is getting a high score. I missed him. All I can remember is the scene from Futurama where Fry has to defeat the aliens playing essentially Space Invaders. And he's like, I'm gonna shoot up through my shield. They're like, no, it's crazy. I didn't look at the high score. Oh. How'd I go? Oh! I mean, 4th is pretty good. That's something to do another time.
Well done.
Jetpack
You want some
That was
praise?
loud.
X100.
Good boy, well done.
Space Invaders Esports Legends.
Thank you for the biddies.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
That look on her face.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a...
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
This guy hasn't aged much in 17 years.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
When you spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Seen some things.
Let's make a movie.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential.
1,000-yard state star stare.
In the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise. A new timeline. A new chance.
Wait. Was she the old lady in the store?
I admit was unfair even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in
Oh, this is
their
like a
hands,
Goosebumps episode.
nor what
I love it.
awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Pause. Start of a new chapter. I think that's a good place to end it for the night. I went on a 6-kilometer run before stream after work, and I am cooked. For the Americans, I think a kilometer's 1.6 mile. Wait, a mile's 1.6 kilometers. I can't remember. Is it 15 miles I ran? Let me look this up. How far did I run? Kilometers, 2 miles. Nope, 3.7 miles. I can never remember which way round 1.6 is. I ran nearly 4 miles. Which sounds a lot less impressive, honestly. 6Ks is like a lot. Nearly 4 miles is not nearly as good much. Miles would have been wild. Yeah, that's fair. That would have been a lot. But yeah, 24 kilometers. Yeah, nah. To hell with that. No, I ran 6K. 1 more hour. So you did 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers. So 3.7 miles. I think that just said. Yeah, 3.7 miles. I did a marathon years ago, killed me. Need to get back running again. That was my first time running that kind of distance in. It'd be over a year. You'd be looking at nearly 2 years since I've ran that far. Just want to get like fit and happier with myself. Thank you. Took me about 45 minutes, which is honestly, I'm not super upset with that because it's not a flat surface. The area I live in has many hills, so my calves are stinging. Tomorrow's gonna be a real rough time walking around. But yeah, like 7 minutes. 7 minutes? 6 kilometers, 45 minutes. Yeah, it's like 7 to 8 minutes a kilometer. I'm pretty happy with that in that kind of time. I think my math can't be right? 6 times 60 divided by. Nope. What? How's math work? I couldn't tell you. How do I work this out? 45 minutes. 45 times 60 equals 2,700 divided by 6 equals 450 times, no, divided by 60. 7.5 minutes per kilometer. I haven't done math in a long time. I used to use Strava for my run, so it did all the math for me. Yeah, I don't have a running app. I was thinking about doing this every Monday, going for a run every Monday after work. So I might have to download a running app. But yeah, 7.5 minutes per kilometer. I'm really not upset by. First time back in a long time. I used to do 10 kilometers in 50 minutes, so about a 5-minute kilometer. That was probably when I was at my fittest. But it's so hard to measure because like you're running because I run around the street. I don't like running on a treadmill. It's so boring and you can't like motivate yourself. Like it's easy to gaslight yourself when you're running in the street because you'd be like, I'll go to the next light post, and then you go, well, I got there, next light post. Whereas if you're running on like a treadmill, you're just like 2.6, I need a break, and then you just stop. As opposed to like, I bully myself when I run. That's when I'm at my meanest. Better at sprinting, long distance sprinting. I was a sprinter when I was younger. I could do cross country. So I was like kind of either sprinting or I was doing like long distance. I wasn't like a 400, 800, 1200 kind of person, you know. I was a sprinter, 100 and 200, and quite fast. And then like long distance. But only cross country because like it was interesting and get to go all different terrains and stuff, running around a track for long distance. It's the same as being on a treadmill. That's so boring. But yeah, it's so hard to judge against yourself because like the place I am now is so much more hilly. Like in 6 kilometers, I ran up 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll say 5 inclines in 6 kilometers, which is lame. And some of them were big inclines. They were long. But I'll get better at them, hopefully. I like competing myself. I was saying on stream the other night. Steak and eggs with a few gold tops. What? I'm super slow. I'm bad at both. That's okay, Jet. People are good at different things. Ooh. I'm quite lucky. I've said before, I come from a small town. And me and my sister both did Little Athletics in that town. I don't know if you guys have an equivalent in America and in the UK. Little Athletics is like athletic events, like club athletics for kids, from like 4 to like teenagers. And then that's how you kind of get your way into athletics proper, and then you go compete, stuff like that. Like I competed regionally and stuff like that. But we took it so seriously, like we went and had like training in the city and stuff like that on weeknights to learn how to run better and jump and all that sort of stuff, that my dad was given the key to the storage locker at the local fields where we did the athletics, so that me and my sister could go there on our nights off from actual training to train ourselves. So we would go down, no one else would be around, and then we'd open the locker and we'd get all the different equipment like the discuses and the javelins and the shot puts and stuff, and we'd do all of our own training. So that was cool. I went back there last year and I took a photo of the place where we used to do it, and that the shed is run down. It's not looking good. I didn't start running until I was in my 30s, which started, I found myself to be quite good at it. I like the competing aspect. I liked sprinting way more. My main events were 100, 200, 100 hurdles, high jump, long jump, and discus. I'm got a good vertical on me as well, even when I was shorter, back before my growth spurt. But I still do have quite a good vertical. I could out jump people in football pretty comfortably a lot. What sports did you start off with? Athletics and soccer. I've always played soccer. I played rugby league in primary school and high school. For school, never in club. But soccer, football, and athletics were my main ones. Yeah. But I've never super enjoyed like the running when you're not competing. Sport was so good back in the day. Yeah. It's not as fun when you're older because you get more injured easier. That's what killed my drive for football is I kept getting hurt. Like breaking my rib last year was pretty much the last straw. It's hard to convince yourself to keep playing when for several weeks you couldn't sneeze or laugh without almost crying. Dang, that's awesome. I can't jump to save my life. It's cool that you crushed the physical stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite lucky. Like it is, just a genetic lottery. My dad was quite athletic. He played Aussie rules all through his youth and like early 20s and stuff like that, mid 20s down in Tassie. So I'm just quite lucky. I got a lot of that. My body shut down in a soccer game 3 years ago. Last time I took the field too. Shut down? How do you mean? I tear a hamstring all the time. That was my main problem. I skate now, not run, because my knees are cussed. Yeah, fair enough. Skating, I never got into at all. I can't skate to save my life. I liked riding a scooter when I was a kid, but like I'm not like a scooter person. And then I liked riding my bike, but again, not like in any kind of skatey kind of way. But yeah. How was the spooky? It was good, Raph. I'm enjoying it so far. It's got a cool story. It's keeping me a little bit intrigued. It reminds me a little bit of a Goosebumps novel in a way. Some of the twists that are happening so far. So I am excited to play more tomorrow night. We're finishing up now though because I was just saying I ran 6k after work and before stream and I'm cooked. And there's a clip that Jet got. That's really surprising. You seem like a skateboarder or a longboarder. Yeah, no, never. I bodyboarded when I was a kid. I'd like to surf, but I've tried a few times and I just don't think it's for me. It's quite exhausting and I'm not great at it. I'd prefer to just bodyboard. Did you say you ran 6k? Yeah, I ran 6k. Yeah. After work before stream. It's just a jump scare, but like an audio one. There isn't actually anything scary happening on screen. You'll do spooky. Thanks, Dark Knight. I was happy with myself. I didn't actually know how far I was going to be running. I was driving home from the local shops and I put on my odometer on my car just to see what the kind of general gist of how far away things are from my house. And I was like, okay, if I ran this loop that I'm imagining, that shouldn't be too bad. Like, it's not going to be 10k. I thought it was going to be around 4 or 5k. And then I got home, cooked, as in tired, not cooked dinner, but I also cooked dinner, but cooked. And then I mapped it out on Google Maps and it was like 6k. And I was like, oh, good stuff. How long did it take to get better from the broken rib? Oh, like 6-7 weeks. Yeah. There's no messing around with that. I'm usually the kind of person who gets injured and then like just ignores it as best I can. If it's not causing me too much pain, I'll just push through it, strap it up and go. But the rib's not like that at all. The rib was genuinely the doctor being like, do not play for this allotted amount of time, otherwise you will break it again and you'll puncture your lung and die. So that one I just had to sit out and wait. Yes, I wasn't risking my life for that. It wasn't the highest level of football I'd ever play, so I wasn't gonna die over that. I miss those days. When I was 17, 18 in Perth, I had a mate who played Aussie rules for Subiaco Colts. I lived with him and he used to make me do 6 to 10 kilometers every day after work. I worked as a labourer on a high-rise building. So tough work. Oh god, imagine running 6 to 10 Ks after doing labour all day. I used to do my 10k runs when I lived at a different place and it was flatter. What did I do for work back then? I think I worked retail. So I was standing all day, but it wasn't super exhausting like labouring is. Yeah, it's best not to mess around with that. Glad you took care of that. We love an alive king. We do love an alive king. Yeah. It was pretty bad though. Yeah. I played the match the next week after breaking it, and I was in a lot of pain. And I knew it was bad because my dad wasn't arguing with me. My dad usually is like, nah, you're fine. In a supportive way, to a fault, but still supportive. And when I came off and told him I'm pretty sure I'd broken my rib, and I needed ice, there was no like, nah, you're right. He took it pretty seriously. And that's how I was like, this might be more important than I thought. And then I went to the doctor and he's like, yeah, you could have punctured your lung and died. And I was like, nice. Imagine dying on the field. Yikes. Sorry, I skipped your message there, Turner. I apologize. You've inspired me to try running again, mate. I'm so happy, Turner. We can suffer together. I hate it. But there was, to be fair, there was a very cool moment. So when I was listening to the Killer's Day and Age album while I was running, because I love music. I can't do it without music. It's awful. And on my last probably like 500 meters, like storm clouds, it rained at the start of stream. The storm clouds were coming over while I was finishing up my run, and it was starting to pick up windy. So it got like real overcast and real quite dark. And Goodnight Travel Well at the end of the album came on, and it's just like that. I'll put it on right now, actually, won't I? 2 seconds, so you guys can really get in the mood for the story. How loud's that? That's pretty good. So this was playing. This is still the slow bit, hang on. So this was playing, and the wind started blowing, and I was running through like quite a tree bit, like a suburban tree-ish area, lots of greenery, and the wind blew, and all these leaves started coming down while I was jogging, and it was nice, cool air, and it was really quite a nice moment to finish my run with. Anyone else like mushrooms? I like mushrooms, the food. I've never tried the other kind of mushrooms because I don't do that sort of stuff. Do you run with your AirPods? Because that's incredible ways they are. No, my AirPods are dying, so I don't use them anymore. I run with my my regular Apple earphones, like with the cords. I just hold my phone in my hand with the cord and run. A lot of bots coming through. Was that your last game? No, that was like early in the season, Jet. That was probably like the third or fourth game I broke my rib in. I had like a few weeks, like several weeks off, and then I still played like another like 6, 7, 8 games that season. Great song for that moment. Yeah. Those style of earbuds don't stay in my ears at all. If I had to like touch it in a few times, but as long as I'm not talking, they stay in my ears quite comfortably. Now, if I cook a mean stuffed mushroom, but right now I just ate cheeky 3 ones. Nice. How many games in a season? Depending on the league you're in, 20, 24. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna raid out because I'm getting tired and I gotta go do things. As in bed. I gotta go to bed. You guys could make me yap all night. Who we got? Let's go hit up Tubbs. He's playing some Zelda. We love Tubbs. Depending on the league and the state you're in. Yeah. Alright, so you played a lot of games after that. Yeah, I've had a few. Like, my rib was healed. I was nervous, but it was fine. It had like a lump still where it hadn't like realigned properly when it healed, but I can't feel that really anymore, so I think it's fully aligned now. I'm glad you had fun. The horror games are always a bit hit and miss. But I'm glad you guys had fun. That makes me happy. Let me go to my channel so I can be a part of the raid. And then mute myself. Alrighty. But thank you all. I hope you had a great night. I hope it wasn't too spooky for you all. I hope I entertained. I didn't really do much. It was best for me just sitting there watching a movie. But I'm going to do it again tomorrow night. Probably same time. So if you're enjoying it, come back for more. I really appreciate you all being here. Yeah, it's lovely talking to you all. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, Turner. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know how your running goes, hey? And I'll let you know how much I hate mine. Down to watch some horror. Lurking is always fun. They just randomly come in. No, perfect, Dark Knight. I appreciate the lurks as well. Everyone here who didn't chat and just lurked, I appreciate you as well. I always say, if you don't feel like talking, absolutely don't need to talk. I appreciate the silent support as well. I'm the same. I've watched a lot of these people in stream here without talking, just because I don't have the energy to chat, but I want to watch. So don't ever feel obliged to talk if you don't feel like talking. Absolutely, just hang out and enjoy if you're enjoying. Can't wait to see what happens. Yeah, me too. Can't wait for it to get more spooky. I need more spookums. It's been pretty just exposition-y at the moment. But yes, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Don't forget to join the Discord. It's linked down below. It should work now. And that's when you'll know when I'm going live. So I'll see you all soon. Tomorrow night, 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, most likely. But I'll post in the Discord. Bye-bye.